Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Daily English Lab, where learning English is easy and fun. I'm Lily.
Hi, Lily. It is so wonderful to be here with you and all our amazing listeners again today. I'm Henry. Hello, everyone.
Hi, Henry. I have a feeling today's topic is going to be one of our most popular episodes ever.
Oh, really? Why do you say that?
Because today we are talking about something that every single person in the world has in common. Something that is personal, warm, and incredibly useful in English conversations.
Oh, I think I know what it is. Is it family?
Yes! Today we are talking about how to talk about your family in English.
I love this topic. Family is one of the first things people ask about when they meet someone new. Tell me about your family. Do you have brothers or sisters? Are you close with your parents? These questions come up all the time.
Exactly. And for many English learners, talking about family feels personal and important. So you really want to get it right. You want to sound natural and warm, not robotic.
Yes, and today we are going to give you all the vocabulary and phrases you need to talk about your family with confidence and warmth.
But before we start, everyone, please remember to subscribe to our channel, Daily English Lab, and click the like button and share our podcast with a friend or family member who is learning English. It helps us so much.
It really does. Every share means everything to us. Okay, Lily, let us start from the very beginning. What is the first thing we need to know when talking about family in English?
The first thing is vocabulary, the names we use for different family members. Let us go through the most important ones.
Great. Let us start with the immediate family, the people in your closest family circle.
Yes, so your immediate family includes your mother and father, or mom and dad in casual speech, your brothers and sisters, or collectively your siblings.
Siblings. That is such a useful word. It covers brothers and sisters together in one word.
Yes, for example, I have two siblings, a brother and a sister. That is much more natural than saying I have one brother and one sister separately.
And what about husband, wife, or partner?
Yes, those are also part of your immediate family. And partner is a very common and inclusive word in modern English. Many people use partner instead of boyfriend or girlfriend, especially in more formal or professional situations.
That is a great point. Partner is neutral and respectful, very widely used now.
Now, let us move to the extended family, the wider family circle.
Yes, extended family includes grandparents, your grandmother and grandfather, or grandma and grandpa in casual speech.
And then uncles and aunts. Your uncle is your parent's brother. Your aunt is your parent's sister.
And their children are your cousins. Yes, cousins are the children of your aunts and uncles.
Exactly. And then if you have children yourself, your parents become grandparents, and your siblings become aunts and uncles to your children.
It all connects so beautifully. Family vocabulary is like a web. Everyone is connected.
Yes, it is. Now, let us talk about some modern family vocabulary, because families today look very different from families in the past.
That is so true. What are some important modern family words?
Well, there is stepfamily. For example, if your parent remarries, their new partner becomes your stepmother or stepfather, and their children become your stepbrothers or stepsisters.
And half-brother or half-sister means you share one parent but not both.
Exactly. And then there is the word in-laws. In-laws are your partner's family. So your mother-in-law is your partner's part mother. Your father-in-law is your partner's father.
In-laws. There are so many jokes about in-laws in English.
Yes, there are, but they are an important part of family vocabulary. And finally, there is only child. If you have no brothers or sisters, you are an only child.
I am an only child, actually, so I know exactly what that means.
Oh, really, Henry? What is it like being an only child?
Well, you get a lot of attention from your parents, but sometimes it is a little quiet at home.
That makes sense. Now let us practice describing our families. Henry, can you tell us about your family using some of the vocabulary we just learned?
Of course. So, as I said, I am an only child. I grew up with just my mom and dad. My mom is a teacher, and my dad works in finance. We are a pretty small family, but we are very close.
That was perfect. Notice Henry used some really natural phrases. I grew up with. We are very close. Pretty small. These phrases make the description feel warm and personal.
Yes, I grew up with means this is how my childhood was, who was around me when I was young.
And we are very close is one of the most useful family phrases in English. Close means you have a strong emotional bond. You spend time together. You support each other.
The opposite would be we are not very close, or we have grown apart, which means you used to be close, but now you are more distant.
Exactly. Grown apart is a very natural and honest phrase. It happens in many families, and it is important to be able to express that in English too.
Now, Lily, tell us about your family.
Sure. My family is a bit bigger than Henry's. I have one older brother and one younger sister, so I am the middle child. My parents have been married for over 30 years, which I think is wonderful, and I am very close with my sister. We talk almost every day. My brother and I are close too, but he lives abroad, so we mainly keep in touch online.
That was so natural, Lily. So many great phrases in there. The middle child, married for over 30 years, keep in touch, lives abroad.
Yes, let us look at those phrases. The middle child means you are between older and younger siblings. It is a very common expression in English.
And married for over 30 years. Over means more than, so over 30 years means more than 30 years. Very natural way to express time.
And keep in touch means to stay in contact with someone. Even if you do not see them often, you still communicate. By phone, by message, by video call.
And lives abroad means lives in another country. Abroad is a very useful word. It just means in a foreign country. My cousin lives abroad, I studied abroad, I want to travel abroad.
Perfect! Now, if you are enjoying this episode, do not forget to like the video and subscribe to Daily English Lab. And if you are still listening right now, comment the word family below. We want to see how many of you are here practicing your English with us today.
Yes, please comment. It makes us so happy to read your messages. Now, let us talk about how to describe family members. Not just who they are, but what they are like as people.
Yes, this is where the conversation really comes alive. Because when you describe a family member, you want to paint a picture. You want the other person to feel like they almost know your family member.
So what kinds of things do we describe?
We can describe their personality, their job or what they do, their age or life stage, and our relationship with them, how we feel about them.
Let us start with personality.
What are some natural phrases for describing a family member's personality? You can say, my dad is the kind of person who always makes everyone laugh. Or, my mom is very warm and caring. She would do anything for the people she loves.
The kind of person who. That is such a great phrase. It introduces a character description in a very natural way.
Yes, my sister is the kind of person who never gives up. My brother is the kind of person who always knows what to say. You can use it for anyone.
And what about describing what someone does for work?
Very simple. My mother is a nurse. She has been working in the same hospital for 20 years and she absolutely loves it.
She absolutely loves it. Adding how someone feels about their job makes the description so much richer.
Yes, instead of just, my mother is a nurse, you are giving a full picture, how long she has been doing it and that she loves it. That tells you so much about who she is as a person.
What about describing the life stage of a family member, like whether they are young or old, married or single?
Great point. You can say, my brother just got married last year. They are expecting their first baby soon, so I am going to be an aunt for the first time. I am so excited.
Oh, that is so sweet. Just got married means it happened recently, and expecting their first baby means they are going to have a baby. Expecting is a very polite and common way to say someone is pregnant.
Yes, she is expecting, they are expecting, very common and very natural in English.
And going to be an aunt for the first time? What a special feeling that must be.
It really is. And notice how that one description creates an emotional connection. The other person can feel your excitement. That is the power of good descriptive language.
Now, let us talk about how to describe your relationship with a family member, how you personally feel about them.
This is so important because family relationships are complex and English has wonderful phrases for all of them.
Let us start with the positive ones. How do you describe a family member you are very close to?
You can say, my grandmother and I have always had a very special bond. She has had a huge influence on who I am today.
Had a huge influence on. That is beautiful. It means this person shaped you. They helped make you who you are.
Yes, my father had a huge influence on my love of music. My teacher had a huge influence on my confidence. Very powerful phrase.
What about describing a sibling relationship?
You can say, my sister is my best friend, honestly. We have always been very close, even though we are very different people.
Even though we are very different people. That is so relatable. Many close siblings are completely different in personality.
Yes, and even though is a great connector. It shows contrast. We are close even though we are different. I love him even though he drives me crazy sometimes.
Drives me crazy. Now that is very real family language.
Yes, he drives me crazy, but I love him. That combination is so honest and human. Everyone understands that feeling with a family member.
What about describing a more complicated family relationship? Not everyone has a perfect family.
That is so true, and it is important to acknowledge that. You can say, my relationship with my dad is a bit complicated. We do not always see eye to eye, but we are working on it.
Do not see eye to eye. What does that mean exactly?
See eye to eye means to agree, to have the same opinion or viewpoint. So we do not see eye to eye means we often disagree. We think differently about things.
And we are working on it means the relationship is not perfect, but there is effort being made to improve it. That is very mature and honest.
Yes, we are working on it shows progress and hope. It is a very graceful way to talk about a difficult relationship without being negative or oversharing.
Now let us talk about family traditions and habits. Because families are not just people. They are also shared memories and rituals.
Oh, I love this part. Every family has their own special traditions. Henry, what is a tradition in your family?
In my family, we always have a big dinner together on Sunday evenings. It does not matter how busy the week is. Sunday dinner is sacred in our house.
Sacred. What a beautiful word choice. It means something is treated with great respect and importance, not to be broken.
Yes, Sunday dinner is sacred in our house. Means it always happens. No exceptions. It is one of those things that holds the family together.
Holds the family together. That is another wonderful phrase. It means this tradition keeps the family connected and strong.
What about your family traditions, Lily?
In my family, we always celebrate birthdays in a very big way. Even if it is just a small gathering at home, we make sure everyone feels special on their birthday. My mom always bakes a homemade cake. No store-bought cakes allowed.
That is such a lovely tradition. Homemade always feels more personal, more full of love.
It really does. And those kinds of details make your family description so vivid and memorable in a conversation.
Now, let us practice some common questions and answers about family, the kinds of exchanges you will have in real life.
Great idea. Henry, you go first. Ask me a family question.
Okay. Are you close with your parents?
Yes, very. I talk to my mom almost every day. She is one of my closest friends, honestly. My dad and I are close too, but in a different way. We bond more over activities. We love going for walks together and talking about books.
That is a beautiful answer. Notice how Lily gave a full answer with details and feelings. Not just yes, but yes, and here's why, and here's how.
Exactly. Bond over activities is a great phrase. Bond means to form a close connection. And when you bond over something, it means that specific thing brings you closer together.
My turn. Do you have any brothers or sisters?
Yes, I do. I have 2 siblings, an older brother called James and a younger sister called Sophie. James is married and lives in another city. Sophie and I are very close. She is only 2 years younger than me, so we grew up doing everything together.
Only 2 years younger than me. That tells you the age gap. And grew up doing everything together paints such a vivid picture of that sibling relationship.
Yes, the age gap is a very useful phrase. There is only a small age gap between us. Or there is a big age gap between my brother and me. He is 10 years older.
Now, let us ask a more personal question. What is your family like?
Oh, that is a big open question. and it is one of the most common ones. How would you answer it, Henry?
I would say my family is pretty small, but very tight-knit. It is just my parents and me. We have always been very supportive of each other. My parents encouraged me to follow my dreams, and I think that shaped a lot of who I am today.
Tight-knit. That is such a perfect family word. What does it mean exactly?
Tight-knit means closely and strongly connected, like threads woven together very tightly. A tight-knit family is one where everyone is very involved in each other's lives and supports each other.
Beautiful. And encouraged me to follow my dreams. That tells you so much about the kind of parents Henry has. Supportive, open-minded, loving.
Yes, those details give a full emotional picture of the family. Not just the facts, but the feeling.
Now let us do one more complete model answer. Imagine someone asks you, tell me a little about your family. Here is a full, natural answer.
Sure. I come from a pretty close-knit family. There are 4 of us. My parents, my younger sister, and me. My dad is a retired engineer, and my mom still works part-time as a librarian. My sister just finished university, and she is starting her first real job next month. We are all very proud of her. We do not all live in the same city anymore, but we make an effort to get together at least once a month. Family is really important to us.
That was absolutely perfect, Henry. Let us highlight the great phrases. Close-knit family, retired engineer, works part-time, just finished university. We are all very proud of her. Make an effort to get together, at least once a month.
So many useful expressions in just a few sentences.
Yes, retired means someone has finished their working career, usually because of age. Works part-time means not full-time, maybe 3 days a week or half days.
And make an effort to get together means it requires some planning and intention. It does not happen automatically. You choose to prioritize it.
Exactly. Make an effort shows that family time is valued, even when life is busy. And at least once a month means a minimum of once a month, possibly more. These little phrases carry so much meaning. That is the beauty of real English.
It really is. Now let us do a quick complete review of all the key vocabulary and phrases from today.
Family vocabulary: immediate family, extended family, siblings, partner, in-laws, step-family, half-siblings, only child, the middle child.
Key describing phrases. We are very close. We have grown apart. I grew up with. Keeps in touch. Lives abroad. Tight-knit. Close-knit.
Describing personality. The kind of person who. Warm and caring. She absolutely loves it. Had a huge influence on.
Describing relationships. We have always had a special bond. Even though we are very different. Drives me crazy, but I love him. We do not see eye to eye. We are working on it.
Describing family life. Holds the family together. Sacred in our house. Make an effort to get together. Bond over activities. We are all very proud.
Life stage phrases. Just got married. Expecting their first baby. Just finished university. Retired. Works part-time. That is a beautiful and complete list. Our listeners now have everything they need to talk about their family in English like a native speaker. Yes, and remember, the best family conversations are not just facts. They are feelings, details, warmth. When you talk about your family with love and personality, the other person always wants to hear more. That is such wise advice, Lily. Family stories connect people across languages and cultures.
They really do. Now for our question of the day, we want you to practice right now in the comment section below.
Write 2 or 3 sentences telling us about your family. For example, I have 2 siblings, an older brother and a younger sister. We are very close, even though we live in different cities. Or, I come from a small but tight-knit family. My parents had a huge influence on who I am today.
We cannot wait to read every single comment. Your English is growing with every episode, and we are so proud of every single one of you.
If this episode helped you, please subscribe to Daily English Lab, give this video a big thumbs up, and share it with someone you love who is learning English.
Because the best way to learn English together is with the people who matter most to you. Thank you so much for being here with us today, everyone.
Keep practicing, keep speaking, keep connecting. Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye. See you in the next episode.